Alright, so in my previous Eden Zero video, somebody left a comment saying that this dude Garrot reminded them of Godjiel, and I replied to that comment saying, yeah, he kinda reminds me of him too. I'm glad that you pointed out something along those lines. I'm now going to retract that statement because that is utter disrespect on my boy Godjiel's name. This dude Garrot, he now reminds me of Allegia. Bro, why does this dude have to have a fetish, bro? Like, this chapter started out pretty interesting with him. He was telling Homura and Shiki that he needed to teach them the rules of this place. Then he brought out the whip, whipped them both in the knees, they got to the ground. But then he immediately turned his attention to Homura, calling her a beautiful woman and all this stuff. And then he just went to town on her with the whip, saying he loves seeing beautiful women in pain. That is immediately when all hope was given up on this dude becoming an interesting villain. After he did that, I was like, no thank you. No thank you, I'm good. But thankfully, Shiki puts an end to the lashings by diving in front of Homura and taking one lashing to the head, and that completely turns Garrot off because he doesn't like whipping men. And for that, I gotta tip my hat to Shiki for being an absolute gentleman and an absolute G. But then I immediately have to put my hat back on for what soon follows. Because then, this man Garrot wraps up Homura's hands and he decides to drag her to wherever he's going. I'm assuming his bedroom, because he's implying that he's gonna do some NSFW stuff to her. And Shiki is about ready to throw those hands, but then Homura stops him and says, don't make any trouble, I'm gonna extract some information out of this guy. And you know what Shiki does? He listens. And for that, I just gotta say, what the hell, man? If a dude is dragging one of your female friends away, saying that implying that he's gonna do some NSFW stuff to her, and she tells you not to do anything, you don't listen to her. You get up and you beat that dude's ass. That's just what you do. Okay? And I know what some people are gonna say. They're gonna say, oh, Shiki couldn't do that because of the guards that are pointing their, like, taser sticks or whatever they have at all the other sub-criminals in the area. Well, then you beat their asses too! Like, this dude, Shiki, took out the entirety of Rogue out basically by himself, and you are telling me he can't beat Garrot and a couple of fodder minions? Seriously? If Shiki had started throwing hands, there would have been almost no casualties guaranteed. And especially if Homura had decided to jump into the mix. But no, all we get is just Shiki being pissed. So I guess we'll have to see what he does. And I'm gonna say one last thing before I move on, and that is, Garrot, if you in any way put your hands on Homura, especially in the way that you're implying, Shiki, move aside because he's mine. He's mine. What's up, bro? What is up? I'm gonna hit you with the 1-2 and that's it. Bro, come on, Mashima. Why? Anyways, now it's time to move on to, well, the second psycho fetish having person in this chapter. Madam, what is up with you? Why are you gonna call a male model into the room, have him strip naked in front of you, and then because he touches your face for 0.5 seconds, as punishment, you're gonna burn his face off? Man, people be tripping on this planet, bro. It was pretty savage, though, I'm not gonna lie. No mercy is what she was thinking and saying and doing. But now it's time to move on to the final thing that I wanted to talk about in this video, and that is the return of a character that I actually once hated quite a bit, but now she just makes me laugh. I don't know why. After seeing her in this chapter, I couldn't help but crack a smile and just start laughing. Because we got the return of Lobelia. But anyways, she offers to take Rebecca to where Shiki and Homura are at if Rebecca does Lobelia a favor. So we're gonna have to find out what that favor is in the next chapter. I don't think it's gonna be anything too serious. It's probably just gonna be, I don't know, Rebecca dressing up in a bunny outfit and then, like, dancing around calling yourself a loser. I don't know. And with that said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope that you all enjoyed watching it, and if you could, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody. And when's Jin coming back, by the way? I missed that character. He was so dope.